The extraordinary life is not just science, not technology, but being in close proximity to God, holding the hand of God. They are very, very compassionate towards the human beings who are caught up in this earth plane, in this meat body. And one of the gods, who is a high god in the Hindu tradition, is Shiva. And his night called Shivaratri, the night of Shiva. On that night, what happens, your mind comes to the minimum. The mind principle, which means your rational mind, comes to a minimum expression. What does that mean? That means your thoughts from generating like 30, 40, 50 thoughts a minute, depending on each individual, it can come to a place where you will have no thought. And that is, but you are alert. You are still awake, but then for a fraction of a second, you transcend to the no mind state. And what is the advantage? It is the quantum mind. The quantum mind is like a particle, is the unlimited, omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent mind. And everyone is eligible for this. So you need the mind, the rational mind. Of course, yes, because we live in a scientific and technological civilization. And in that civilization, the mind plays a very key role. But even better than the mind is the non-mind, which is beautifully expressed by Zen Buddhism as when you know, you don't know, when you don't know, you know. And when you get into that unknowing, non-knowing mind, then you get into an intelligence which is omniscient, omnipotent. Then you don't have to sweat a lot. And that is the model of religion. That's the model of mysticism. That's the model of the extraterrestrial beings who are gods and goddesses. Unfortunately, we dump gods and goddesses, although we print on our dollar bill, we trust in God. No, we don't. We don't even think about God. We don't even acknowledge providence. Why? Because we got sidetracked by science and technology 100%. As I said, I'm not against science and technology. In fact, I have been tremendously helped by my own spirituality, mystical consciousness, to find things that scientists cannot find. You'll wait and see what I'm going to do for the world. By bringing in the highest intelligence from our human mind, your human consciousness, to improve phenomenally our rational intelligence. Then you don't worry about getting a PhD or MD. You just have minimum training, but then you will live a miraculous consciousness. And it is important because most people are not PhDs or MDs. They are like college dropouts and high school dropouts, but still they have made it. They have made it phenomenally, like Richard Branson or Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, all these people, or even Mark Zuckerberg. So they had some knowledge. They are not PhD, they are not MDs. So some knowledge is required. And that can be acquired through schooling. But what you can acquire through God's intelligence is a miraculous mind. A miraculous mind is that which gives you providence. And that becomes available during this night of Shiva.